Talk to you about this misconception about being discarded by the narcissist. Maybe you feel like the narcissist has discarded you, but you're a little bit confused because a year later, months later, weeks later, you might be getting some weird texts from them or phone calls from them. Maybe they haven't even completely left. They drive by your house, walk by your office at work. Maybe they show up on your social media. If not yours, maybe your friends. But nonetheless, it's kind of like they're saying, hello, I'm still here, and you just can't shake them. So you're confused. Have they discarded you or have they not? Well, we're going to talk about the truth about the discard right here. Okay, guys, so before we can talk about being discarded by the narcissist, I think it's important that we talk about something else, and that's being regarded by the narcissist. Because if you can understand how the narcissist has regarded you in the relationship, it's going to help you to understand how the narcissist has discarded you in the relationship. So what's being regarded all about? Well, being regarded is being admired, being esteemed, being loved, being valued, being cherished, being honored, being respected, all these things. And we know that that's not the way in which the relationship was. That's not what the narcissist had for you. The narcissist did not show you any respect, any love, any value. None of that stuff. It's important to understand this because having these things is a conscious level exercise. You have to consciously choose to love somebody, to have compassion for them, to honor them, to respect them, to value them. These are conscious level things that people have towards one another. So if you understand this, then you'll also understand that discarding somebody is also a conscious level thing. It's from that same effort. You have to consciously discard somebody when you realize that they are no longer useful in your life. So we've talked about two conscious level exercises regarding somebody and discarding somebody. So you may be saying, well, Kevin, the narcissist has left and it hurt really bad. Well, of course it did. But what's really going on? What did the narcissist do? Well, narcissists only live to satisfy themselves. So honestly, the narcissist has not done anything differently than what they did when they met you. They're doing the same thing they've always done. Narcissists just mulch through this life, finding new supply. They're moving on from you because they found their needs can be met more easily somewhere else. This is actually how they met you to begin with. They did the same thing when they left somebody else and met you. And at that time, you were open to them to meet their needs. And so what's happened in the relationship is you've gotten tired of meeting their needs. You've gotten tired of the arguments. You've got tired of just giving yourself and getting nothing in return. It started to show. It started to come out in the way you talk to them. You started to wake up and realize this, which, by the way, congratulations, it's about time. And now the narcissist sees that the relationship dynamic has changed, that you are starting to build a wall, that you are becoming more aware, that you want to talk about what's going on. You want to talk about serious issues. The narcissist starts to look at this as too difficult. The narcissist is not able to have their needs met that easily anymore, so they're just moving on to find easier, quicker supply. You see, they did not regard you, and so therefore they did not discard you either. They just stayed the same, going into the relationship and going to find, for supply and going to find more supply. Now, oftentimes when they leave, there are some key words that this goes by. One is called the silent treatment. That's what narcissists do. They give you the silent treatment. And that all that is to play a game and to show you you're becoming too difficult for me, so I'm going to go where it's easier. Or it's called ghosting. They just disappear for a while in effort to find their new supply. They're constantly just looking for new supply, right? So that being said, if you became, for whatever reason, open for the narcissist again, the narcissist would gladly take that opportunity. If you invited him back over to your house, him or her, or whoever the narcissist is, if you gave in once again to their demands, if you engaged with them in arguing, if you invited them in to use your body or to give them money, or whatever the case may be, whatever the narcissist got from you, if you gave that open invitation again, the narcissist would probably gladly take it from you. So if this is true, then you have not been discarded, because it would be impossible for someone to discard you, but then yet find use for you. The narcissist did not discard you. The narcissist is just doing what they're doing, playing games.